Hello everyone, my name is Mark Moore and I serve as the Associate Dean of Admissions and Student Affairs for the Campbell University College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. I'm a son, a brother, a husband, and a dad, and family is super important to me. Family is one of the reasons that I chose to learn at Campbell University, as I am an alumnus of 2000 PharmD class. The people are what makes the difference. And I want to share that message with you today. Healthcare is a very fast-paced, rapidly changing environment. And the practitioners who take care of you and me are people that I would like to consider family. The product that we produce at Campbell is in an environment where community is key. Our students are involved in not only classes, but the extracurricular professional development pieces of their education that help set them apart from others in the workplace. I have been told by so many practitioners that train our students that Campbell University students care. I'm not sure that I can teach one how to care. I believe it's a product of a process, and that process starts with you at home, and then we're able to augment that process as the student travels through our programs. We have a pre-professional program that is like no other. That program prepares you for your journey in professional education. The professional world is a challenging landscape which requires many skills and a vast knowledge and ability. Pharmacists are often thought of or perceived as someone who count pours, licks, and sticks. Now that is what many people know us to do, as you will see pharmacists in the workplace in large chain drugstores or the corner drugstore or even in a supermarket. But the career paths for pharmacists are vast and numerous. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that as we go along this journey. But first I have a question for you. What do penicillin, morphine, vapor rub, the tranquilizer gun, the incandescent light bulb, Dr. Pepper, Coca-Cola, and Pepsi-Cola all have in common? They were invented by pharmacists. Pharmacy has been known to be quite an innovative profession across time. And it's not only scientists that are involved. If you've ever read O. Henry or Agatha Christie, those are authors that are pharmacists too. We would like to help make your dreams a reality by cultivating you through the process of interprofessional education, innovation, entrepreneurship, interprofessional skills, working within a team environment, becoming a better writer, becoming a better listener, and becoming a better teammate. All of those skills are important in the workplace today. There's nowhere I know of where someone will hire you to do just one thing. Pharmacists don't just put pills in a bottle. Pharmacists take care of patients. COVID-19 has ravaged the world and changed life in so many ways. Many of those things we think about are negative, but inside every challenge is an opportunity. That has been recognized recently with the COVID pandemic, as the federal government has authorized pharmacists to not only administer vaccines, but to order vaccines. Pharmacies are now doing testing. They are giving administration of vaccines, and they are increasingly interfacing with physicians and other healthcare practitioners on the healthcare team to solve patients' problems and to deliver a higher level of care. I see pharmacists as problem solvers. If you like a challenge and you like to think critically and you like to solve problems, then pharmacy may just be the place for you. Outside of that role of the pharmacist as the dispenser of medication and the counselor or educator of the medication, pharmacists also serve in many capacities. So if you think about COVID again with the pandemic response, we have pharmacists that work at the CDC who do valuable research. We have pharmacists working at the NIH. We have pharmacists who work in the teams that are developing vaccines. Recently, one of my mentees was selected for a vaccine fellowship at a major pharmaceutical company and is working on vaccine development today. These roles that I just discussed aren't on the tip of your tongue about what a pharmacist does. And when we walk in a hospital, we see lots of people wearing white coats. Some of those folks are pharmacists. So if you can think about any role that a physician serves, pharmacy serves in the similar veins, such as cardiology, emergency medicine, endocrinology, respiratory illnesses. We have pharmacists in critical care. We have pharmacists that are infectious disease pharmacists. We have pharmacists that serve in the United States military to keep our fighting forces safe and healthy. We also serve their families. We serve the veterans and the Veterans Administration. So these are all places that pharmacists may serve and in different capacities that you might not have thought of. I feel that today is a very exciting time for pharmacists to do some things that are outside of the pill box. We have faculty members here that you can work with who have been presidents of pharmaceutical companies, owned their own consulting companies and worked in conjunction with pharmaceutical companies. We work in drug development and we worked in the clinical trial process. And you'll hear more about those from some of my colleagues in some other presentations. What I want you to do is to think about your future. What do you enjoy doing? What are you passionate about? It's about passion. It's what brought me back to Campbell University in education, because I'm passionate about my profession as a pharmacist, and I'm passionate about education. And I love working with people who have goals and helping them along the way to achieve those goals, short-range, mid-range, and long-term goals. In fact, yesterday, I was speaking to one of my mentees who's now a graduate and practicing, and he's looking for the next step. Those are the types of relationships that you can build at Campbell University. So when you graduated 5, 6, 8, 10 years ago, you can still stay in touch with your mentors and continue that relationship. And the most exciting thing about that conversation was him telling me about mentoring people in his community. And I was so proud to hear that he sent 2 to Campbell University College of Pharmacy just this fall. I have the pleasure of working with a team of people who are interested in educating you and others in becoming the best healthcare professionals possible. We would like to take your passion and our desire to have you achieve your goals and put you through our process and work with you in an environment that is family-oriented and close-knit in a community. But what really makes us different than other programs is that we have what I affectionately call a mama bear. Brenda Blackman is our Director of Pre-Professional Advising. She is the person that advises you every step through your sophomore year to help you analyze your goals, look at your timelines, select your classes, and tell you who to go see when things may not be going your way, or if you're looking at a shadow or internship, she's the resource. She's a mom, and she cares, and she's our mama bear.